Welcome to Tuesday, April 21st. It's a little windy out here. I'm going to do the best I can, but I have a really short video today. Today is about the cerebellum. Oh, my OneNote crashed. That's fantastic. Today is about the cerebellum. Not a lot. I got one vocabulary word for you, a function of the cerebellum, and then a quick video clip that I'm going to show you, and then you'll do a worksheet on it. But if we look at the brain, this back piece over here, I'm going to highlight it in blue. This piece, it's a pretty little structure, looks like a leaf. That is the cerebellum. And its function is to control fine motor movements. And it's got like, it helps with like muscle memory. So for example, let's say I had you guys go ice skating and you didn't know how, right? So you're going to be horrible at it unless you're some sort of phenomenon, and good for you. But the most of us are going to be like slipping and sliding all over the place. And then over time, your cerebellum is going to start controlling the fine motor movements of your legs, of your body. And then you'll be a proficient skater if you continue to practice. And that's the cerebellum is all about the balance and the coordination of your body. People who have, I believe it's called ataxia, I think that's the name of it, and they have a damaged cerebellum, it's like they're drunk. They can't really control their fine motor movements. It's a shame. They have trouble walking. They have trouble. One of the things is taking your hand and then putting it to your nose. And that's a really hard thing to do if your cerebellum has been damaged. So that's the cerebellum. And we're going to write its function. Come on. Cerebellum. Its function is to control fine motor movements. It also is involved in your muscle tension. It will monitor. Let me bring that up. Monitor muscle tension. Okay, that's the cerebellum, and there is a name for this sort of branching pattern. And that's all. It's called white matter. There's gray and white matter. White matter is a bunch of axons, nerve tracts running through. Gray matter is a bunch of cell bodies. This is a bunch of white matter, and that should make sense. It's going to have a lot of nerves or axons running through there to give information to the cerebellum so that it can then relay information to say, yeah, hit the nose, hit the nose, hit the nose, not like, missing. And the name of this little piece, I'm going to go up here, the name of that white matter is called Arbor vitae. These vocab words. I was talking to Ms. Gelber about this, and she's like, well, I'm really proficient in Latin, so these are come natural to me. I'm like, well, never learned Latin. I took French because there was a girl I had a crush on. She took French too. Arbor vitae, right? And these arbor vitae, they are, it's white matter running through the cerebellum. And that doesn't look so good there. I'm going to fix that a little bit. And it brings sensory information to the cerebellum. That's really all there is to it. So check this out. If I go over to YouTube, right? I was just there. Urgh. Okay, it's here.
Cerebellum is here.
Right, and we take a look at the cerebellum over here.
And you can nicely see the whitish tissues of the arbor vitae.
See it? It's crazy.
Cerebrum, of course, up here.
Now I want to go back to the cerebellum.
Through here. Gates, of course, is a front part and a back part.
There we go.
Section brain. And the tops are gyrate.
That's the cerebrum. I want him to go back to the cerebellum. There it is. See the cerebellum?
And I think
all right,
for
anyway,
this brain, that's all the
I go back over here.
that I can point out.
It's like being in class.
So as always, any questions?
There we go.
Cerebellum is here.
So let's just focus on that. That's a sheep's brain right there. That's the cerebellum. You can see the white matter. That's called arbor vitae. And that's just giving sensory information to the cerebellum, so then it can relay and control the fine muscle movement. All right? That's it. You can do a worksheet or two, and then you got the day to relax. Or do other work. Have a good day. Peace!